Right. Well, hi guys. I'm out for a little gentle ride around my hometown of Bognor. Because I don't really have an awful lot of time spare at the moment, which is a real drag. And also because I'm trying out something new here, mounted on my handlebars, gift from my wife, and we've got an Osmo 360. Now this is the first time out with it. I can see it's bouncing around quite a lot, so we'll have to see how that works out in the footage. But there's been a lot going on, and there's still a lot to come as well. So I've not been out on any rides recently because I've been away for a week, where I went to Holland for 4 days. I made some short videos there with my phone, and I really enjoyed doing that. That was great. So I wanted to add something like that to my channel, to be honest, but obviously being aware that it's mainly about scooter, I'll probably do that as a separate playlist. So if you're not interested in that kind of thing, you don't have to sort of see those videos. But I did enjoy doing these travel ones, and it's great being in a foreign country where things are different. There's lots to see, lots of things to see that you don't see over here, lots of things to try. Now I'm going to be going away for a few days soon somewhere else, and I think this time I'm going to take my Pocket 3 and also my Action 4, the one I've got left, purely in case the weather's not so good. And I understand the Pocket 3 is not very good at water sealing or weatherproofing, whereas the Action 4, obviously you can take that underwater, so that's great. So I'm going to take that along as well, just to go one better than what I filmed on my phone. Really, the phone stuff was all great. I did film it all in sort of portrait mode, and it was mainly done as little shorts, but I wanted to actually do something a bit more in depth, a little bit of a mini travel log thing. Where we're going, I've been a few times before. It's very nice. There's a lot of different things to see, so I thought I'd try and just do it a little bit more travelogue styley. So I'm looking forward to that, and that's also going to be a very good experience of using my my Pocket 3, because I've just not had the time to really have a good go with that yet. I got it just before we went away last time. We were away a week. I've been back 2 weeks, I think, but there's been something happening every weekend, and I work full time, so in the week I really don't get much opportunity to do stuff. That's the biggest trouble, right? I'm loving doing this filming. I've got loads of ideas, but it's the time to put them into action. Anyway, I'm going to make a bigger effort, and we'll see how we get on with that. So let's have a look. Okay. So there we have what I'm planning on doing, and back to what we're doing now. So I've got my Osmo 360 attached to my handlebars. I've also got it paired up to the remote control, so I should be getting telemetry data as well. Hopefully that's working okay. I've got a mic mini attached to it. For the audio, I do think it's moved a little bit on my handlebars, but obviously it being a 360 I should be able to correct that. But when we get to these traffic lights, if they stay on red, I'll just try and move it back a little bit. Yes, it has moved a bit. It's obviously not very tight there. I'll have to do something about that. So like I say, this is just a short run just to try this stuff out and find issues like that one. So we're going to head back and do something about that, and then actually take the footage off as well so we can have a look and see how it looks. But yeah, exciting stuff. If you haven't seen my video, I lost one of my cameras. I think due to the cage I had on it and carelessness, so that was an expensive mistake. Fortunately, I'm now left with a new 360, a Pocket 3 and my old second Action 4, which is now my only Action 4. I'm hoping that having the 360 will mean I can do what I was doing with the two action cameras before, but just with the one now. That's the plan. Although I'm extremely sheepish at the moment, seeing it on the handlebars wobbling about there. I can't see anywhere to really attach anything to it safely in case it should fall, but I don't know. Let's just play it by ear. I think, like I said in my other video, I've got every confidence in the DJI clamps, and I think the problem I had with the other one that fell off, I think was actually because of the cage I had on there. This has moved again. Yeah, that's moved again. Definitely needs tightening up. Well, we'll sort that in a minute, and then hopefully that'll be alright for next time. I'm kind of thinking that as it's a 360 camera, even though it's moved, I'm going to be able to pick the angle of view anyway. So hopefully this isn't too bad. I just don't want it to flop forward and smash the lens on something. Anyway, there we go. That's where we're at. I think the next thing you might see from me might not be until I'm away, or if I get a chance in the week to do something, I'll do that as well. There we have it. Right, cheers. See you later.